Today we're going to talk about reading strategies. Many of us struggle with understanding what we read, and I'm hoping that these strategies will help you become a better reader. In order to become a better reader, you need to practice, which means that you need to be reading every single night in order to become a better reader. But hopefully these strategies that we're going to talk about today can be incorporated into your reading, and you will see some great benefits from asking yourself these questions. So you're going to be taking notes today over reading strategies. The first strategy is to preview the book, the text, the passage, and then set a purpose. Now, preview basically means to skim over and kind of get an idea of what you're reading. Look at the pictures, look at the title, look at the subtitles if there are any. Set a purpose. Ask yourself, why are you reading this? Is it to be informed? Is it to be persuaded? Is it to be, is it used to describe? Is it being used as entertainment? And ask yourself these two questions. What is the big idea I should know when I'm finished reading the material? What's the big idea? Next, am I reading for pleasure or to learn about something new? Next, use prior knowledge. Think about what you're reading and ask yourself, have I heard of this before? Have I been taught this before? Have I read or seen something about this before? So take that prior knowledge and ask yourself, what do I already know about this? Next is how can what I know help me understand what I am reading? The most important thing about reading is that you need to make connections. Think about your prior knowledge. Take what you're reading right now to form a conclusion. Then we have make and revise predictions. Now, when I think of predictions, I think of a fortune teller or maybe a crystal ball. I'm trying to figure out what's going to happen in the future. So whenever you're reading, you need to be thinking about what's going to happen as you're progressing through the novel. First question you'll ask yourself is, what do I think will happen? Take your transitions, first, second, third. And do I need to change a wrong prediction? If what you think is going to happen, the clues that you see in the text are not what matches your prediction, then you need to go back and change that prediction so your prediction will be right. Next, we have monitor and clarify. This is where you can come across some unknown words. You may have to go back and reread so you can understand. First question would be, are there clues to help me figure out difficult words? You may have to go to your dictionary. You can use context clues and read the words around that unknown word. Next, you may have to go back and reread what you just read because you may not have understood it, and that's okay. I have to do that all the time. So ask yourself, should I stop and go back or keep reading? Then we have visualize. When I think of visualize, you see the word visual, which means to see. So you can think of two big eyeballs. Can I organize the information in my head? Can I picture what is happening? So good readers make movies in their mind. So if you're not seeing that movie, you need to probably stop and go back and reread so that movie will come back full force in your mind. Then find connections and applications. Does this remind me of something else? And how is this information useful to me? So what I'm reading in my novel, am I reading in a passage? How is this useful to me? Now, last but not least is to summarize. What are the most important ideas? What happened at the beginning, middle, and end? Summarizing is basically telling us the who, what, when, where, why, and how of the book. So summarizing is very important. You need to be able to do that because it gives us a beginning, a middle, and an end of that reading. All right, well, that's all for today. So get those notes taken and bring them to class tomorrow so that we can apply them to a piece of literature. Thank you.